Hello, boys and girls. I'd like to model a little bit of research for you. I'd like you to consider something over here. I'd like you to consider taking very seriously the resources that our school has for you to offer. And I want you to understand our sources so that we can participate in research. I want to show you what resources we have. I'm using a copy of a student's Columbus Research organizer or document that was used to kind of arrange our questions. This is Tanishka's. And Tanishka has some questions here. She's written some keywords to try to use in order to find the answers to her questions. Now, before we try to find the answers to Tanishka's questions, or even your questions, by using keywords, you have to know what sources we have at our school. I'm going to go to the Maywatts homepage, and then I'm going to go to the reference section. We have reference sources, and then we have search engines. A search engine brings to you websites from the World Wide Web or the Internet. Reference sources can do similar things, but references or reference sources, they're like encyclopedias. They already have articles written for a particular subject or topic. They already have pictures readily available for a certain picture or topic. They already have text for you to read. Sometimes you don't need to search anything other than a person's name, and you don't need keywords for reference sources. For a search engine, you would. We don't have to spend too much time distinguishing the two. I'd like to take you to one of our sources and watch me engage in some real research. Let's go to FactMonster. As you watch me go between search engines and reference sources, see what happens. Try to note any differences or similarities, but more importantly, just watch me in the research process. I'm going to use one of Tanishka's questions. She wants to know, for her argument, whether Columbus paid his slaves. She also wants to know, did Columbus find any riches in the Taino Island? One of her keywords is Columbus find riches Taino Island. So let's try to answer that. Did Columbus find any riches in the Taino Island? Let's put these keywords, Columbus find riches Taino Island, into one of our reference sources or our search engine. In this case, we're using a reference source. Columbus Taino Island riches. And I think she might have added another word, find. And we're going to hit go. These are the search results that she came up with. Taino, meaning and definitions. Rich, meaning and definitions. Vestalian Islands, meaning and definitions. San Salvador, meaning and definitions. It looks like these are all dictionary sources that are coming up. From what I'm understanding, this FactMonster did not find or did not use our keywords the way we wanted to. They looked at each one of these words separately and went to a dictionary to tell us what Taino or rich or islands might mean, or Columbus. See, they're all from the dictionary. If instead at this website, at FactMonster, if we go back to the home page, you might have more success actually using this area or typing in a single name. For example, Columbus, Christopher. And from there, we have an encyclopedia result. So what I learned from this is that using FactMonster, a reference source, you may not be able to use your keywords. Some sites, like these reference sources, that look like this, reference sources, you don't really use keywords to locate information. Instead, you do something like this. You go to the home page and you search for people, and then you type in a person's name, Christopher Columbus, and you hit go. And then you have an encyclopedia source about Christopher Columbus, an almanac, another encyclopedia, a biography source, and all of these sources are given to you. A timeline, which will be a picture, another encyclopedia, and they have that information ready. Thanks. Bye.